Let me take you back to a time in my life that might sound familiar to some of you. You know that feeling when you're about to order food and your heart races a little as you open your banking app? Yeah, that was me. Not because I was being responsible with my budget, but because I was scared. Terrified, actually. I lived in constant fear. Fear that there wouldn't be enough money. Fear of seeing that dreaded overdraft notification. Fear of just living. I was surviving, not thriving, and I kept telling myself this story. When I have money, then I'll think differently. But everything changed one afternoon in a coffee shop. I was doing what I always did, hunched over my phone, scrolling through job listings, when I met someone who would completely shift my perspective. He was wealthy, but not in the way you might think. Sure, he had money, but what really set him apart was his mindset. I'll never forget what happened next. He glanced at my screen and asked me something that stopped me in my tracks. Why are you trying to survive in a system you could own? I laughed it off. Because I'm broke, I said, stating what I thought was obvious. His response, he just shook his head, completely calm, and said something that hit me like a ton of bricks. No, you're not broke, you're just thinking poor. Then he dropped this wisdom bomb that changed everything. You do not build wealth by waiting for money. You build it by thinking like it's already yours and moving like it. That day marked a complete transformation in my life. I stopped saying I can't afford it and started asking how can I make it happen. I quit waiting to feel ready and just started, ready or not. Most importantly, I stopped making decisions from a place of fear and started choosing like I had options. I made some radical changes. I replaced mindless scrolling with reading. I turned off the noise, all those voices telling me what I couldn't do, and turned up my own vision. Every morning I looked in the mirror and told myself, I don't chase money, I build value. Money chases me. Want to know the best part? Now when I check my bank account, it's different. I'm not hoping there's enough, I know there's enough because I created it. That's what happens when you stop thinking like you're broke and start building like a millionaire. The truth is, wealth isn't just about money in the bank. It starts in your mind, in the way you think, in the decisions you make. And sometimes all it takes is one conversation, one moment, one shift in perspective to change everything.